Good afternoon from Taylorville High School. This is the 8th grade IESA first round of the state tournament, and it's Quincy Comet basketball right here on megasportsco.com. And welcome, I'm Jeff Wellman. As we get ready, it's the 4th game of the day. It's the first round, and so the last game of the first round. So 3 winners have been picked to finish out the day, and this is the last one here. We'll get the scores for those other games as Manuka played Bloomington in the first one. Park Forest played Champaign Edison, and right before us, Rockford Eisenhower beat Homer Glen Homer. And of course, the 2:30 game right here, the Comets taking on the Cougars of O'Fallon. And of course, the Blue Devils will be placing O'Fallon in the first round as well in the, not the 8th grade, but the big boys, the seniors, the 12th grade state tournament. And one of those guys that went to the 12th grade state tournament, Coach Pettit. And Coach, you've never played here. I've played my last senior year game at my high school career here, and in my best game ever. This is your first time, and it's an old-time facility.
Tremendous facility. You know, I mean, you look at it, brick all the way around. You know, it kind of reminds me of Ottawa, up there playing up there. So, yeah, great facility, great atmosphere, you know, for these kids to come and play, you know, for the state championship.
Indeed, and we'll have more of the pregame show, and we'll hear the coaches' comments when we return. Coach Belt will tell you what he thinks about today. And, of course, it's right here with Quincy Comet basketball, Wellman and Pettit on megasportsco.com.
If you're building a house, remodeling an older home, thinking about a new deck, or need a whole new kitchen, Woodmart is your project partner. Since 1978, Woodmart has been the most trusted building materials and kitchen and bath design company in the Quincy area. At Woodmart, you'll find enthusiastic, experienced professionals helping you through every phase of your project. We offer smart advice for the contractor or do-it-yourselfer and top-quality materials. Woodmart Building Center, 2000 North 12th, Quincy, your project partner since 1978.
And welcome back to the pregame show, of course, powered by Kunis Honda, Kunis Hyundai. That's Coach's comments, and we need a coach for that. And Dan Bell's right here. And, Coach, first round of the state tournament. First of all, welcome to state and congratulations.
Appreciate that. It's been a long journey, but we want 3 more games.
And that's what I figured right there. Now, obviously, we get O'Fallon, the varsity does, in the first round. You get these guys in the first round. What do you know about O'Fallon?
They're very athletic. They like to get downhill and attack the basket. They like to attack you defensively and double team, and they'll scramble around and try to force turnovers. It's just really going to be paramount for us to just stay composed, make the easy pass, and to try not to force the issue.
Okay, and everybody's healthy?
Yep. Right now, everybody's feeling pretty good, and we couldn't ask for anything better in that aspect.
And we actually have number 1, Aiden Finney, here to start the game, and I won't screw that one up.
Yep, Aiden's ready to go, number 1.
I tell you what, those guys played awesome the other night. Good defense, moved the ball around. I was really impressed on the one end. Brendan made the one pass once, but then there was a pass to a pass. It was 2 quick passes for a layup. Pretty impressive.
Yeah, I think that's something we've gotten better throughout the year. Earlier on in the year, we were really kind of forcing the issue and let pressure dictate to us a little bit too much. But again, it's something we've been working on. The kids are responding. They're getting better. And in that moment, you saw some of that work come to fruition.
I would imagine here at Taylorville, too, there's not a huge crowd. Well, there's a decent crowd, and it's loud. Yeah. So I imagine when you get Quincy in here yelling, we should have a good contingency. And a bus is coming over, too?
Yeah, the bus is here. Yeah, we want, we like a loud crowd, especially when it's in our favor, but more importantly, we need to make noise ourselves, communicate offensively, defensively, and if we do that, I think there's going to be a lot of things to cheer about.
Sounds great. Good luck, Coach.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
And that's Dan Belt, the head coach of the Comets. And when we return, it's the Quincy Comets and O'Fallon Cougars right here on megasportsco.com.
Bet you outdrive you this hole.
If you outdrive me, I'll take $10,000 off every car sold at Kunis Quincy this month.
Daddy needs a new ride.
This game is brought to you by Mecha Sports Co. You can find us at mechasportsco.com, on YouTube at youtube.com/@mechasportsco, and on Facebook at facebook.com/mechasportsco. Be sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss any coverage for all 4 Quincy High School basketball teams. boys and girls. Get the play-by-play and color call from Wellman and Pettit exclusively on Mecca Sports Co.
And welcome back to the pregame show. You heard Coach's comments there by Coach Belt. And, of course, these guys, meaning the Cougars from O'Fallon, love to get up and down the court. Very familiar, Coach, with their varsity as we've had to face them. We feel like we're part of the Southwestern Conference as much as we had to face them.
As we go down through regionals, sectionals, especially this year, it's like, oh, my goodness.
Indeed, here. And glad you're out there for us. We did put a note out earlier this morning to Coach Belt and also Rick Owsley, let everybody know that we were covering the games. How did these two teams get here? Well, here's how it happened. Quincy High in the regional, it was the Springfield Gauntlet, as you might call it.
Yep.
A whole bunch of them. They got 5 Springfield schools, and then it was us, Jacksonville, and I believe Chatham. And Springfield Grant was the first opponent. The Comets won 45-19. Second opponent, Springfield Jefferson, 44-28. And for the championship of the regional, 42-36 over Franklin. And then, of course, Quincy took on Mount Zion, a very good team. Michael Sams is their coach. Jordan Sams is a good ball player, and also their guard. I got to pull his name up before I go any further because he was a heck of a little guard. Drake Ginsler. Ginsler had 9 points, but 2 guys. And, Kuchelmeister, Buckley, they had a pretty good team and a really well-coached and very polite team as well. But at 23-3, the Devils, future Devils, got you on that one. The Comets won 32-23 to get here. On the other side, O'Fallon, they was a number 1 seed as well. They got the bye. No game the first time. They would take on O'Fallon Fulton, beat them 47-21. Then Mascoutah 37-35 in the championship. Would come out in the sectionals against Edwardsville Liberty, win that ball game 46-41. Liberty was 18-5 before coming in. So that puts us where we're at right now. The Comets come in 23-1. And on the other side, 24-3 for O'Fallon.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a good game, good test for the Comets tonight. So, yeah, I mean, I'm watching
the kids.
O'Fallon warm up, and it's like athletic, long, and getting after it. So, tonight, I'm thinking we need to slow it down a little bit. Well, and slow it down with 6-minute quarters. I don't know about. So, you know what I mean? It's one of those things where this game probably needs to be played in the mid-30s, not 60, 70 points. So.
Well, when you lose the 8 minutes in a ball game, too, compared to high school basketball in the 32. Also, by the way, the O'Fallon, it's Carriel. It's Amelia Carriel. So much like Quincy's schools that named them for Denman and different people in our community, same situation. Well, we did have the Lincoln Douglas. I don't think Lincoln or Douglas was in, but they had the great debate there. The second last debate there in 1858. I think I've got my dates right there. Coach Bruno questioned me on that one. October, I believe, as well, and maybe the 18th. So I might as well go out on a limb there. But that's a school, Amelia Carriel. So with that, the junior high down there. And we look for this lineup up here, as Coach mentioned there, got some size out here. Zabrenskia, he's the kid on the far side with the fro. A lot of them have it. Of course, when we talk fro, we talk a little more fluffed up like back in the 70s. He's got his shooting shirt still on. And then the big kid, number 32, Nicholson, he's not in the starting lineup, but I imagine with a height like that, he'll be in. And, of course, as we saw the other night, Mount Zion brought a bigger lineup in. Their 2 big guys inside were good. Their best big was the left-handed coach's son that could shoot from outside. But they were trying to match up with Lepp. And, Brennan's outside as much as he inside. And one thing I mentioned the other night, some great passing. Brennan was in the short corner. Griffith made a cut to the basket. Good. Next time, made a quick pass to him. And then after that, Chris Durer on hand. I love it, as he came by and gave us the bump. Then it was the pass to a cutter, and he gave a quick pass from the left side to the right for an easy layup. And that was just some awesome stuff.
Well, what you see right here is the trickle-down effect, from the varsity kids, down to the 8th graders, and, Coach Douglas set it up and said, okay, if you guys do this, you'll get to play. If you don't, it ain't going to happen. So it's all a cultural thing. It's all, setting up the program the right way.
And that's how River City basketball started way back in 1960 when Cheryl Hanks started. And it wasn't just a camp of a week or two. It was a 4 or 5 week long camp, if I
Well,
remember right.
no, it was a week, but you had Bobby Knight
Are you
coming
sure?
in. Yeah, well, you had Bobby Knight coming in. You had, all sorts of stuff. So, I mean, it's one of those things to where, you have to build the program. And Coach Douglas done a great job of doing that.
Yeah, Brian Sample, the athletic director for Taylorville, came by and says, boy, we get the big time now, and Chris Duer's here. Hey, by the way, I have to thank Delaney Claire. She is a cheerleader, and she gave me the pronunciations for O'Fallon. And so if I butcher them, it's my fault. It is not Delaney's fault. And she wasn't sure about the 5th starter, so I told her I was going to go over to Coach Gibson and tell him this guy had to start because she picked him.
Well,
and of course,
that probably ain't going to work.
Marvin Dampier walks in front of us. He's in charge of the officials.
Oh,
Marvin's the Chicago Jillian football player from back in the early 80s, and then went to Milliken and played ball.
Well, once again, what a neat facility. I mean, this is unbelievable.
I was just listening to the announcement. Sometimes if you don't have your headphones off, I was told by Coach Bruner that they announced last night this would be on the IESA network. When I got here, the IESA network doesn't exist, or it doesn't play, as they used to have that. I believe Central Illinois Sports did it in the past. And it will be the Comets working right to left on your dial to begin with on the screen. As you can see them right across the court on your right. On the left, O'Fallon sits. O'Fallon will be wearing their road blue trimmed in gold. We've seen that a lot. And the girls, we basically made a second home last year with the varsity girls for the Blue Devils. In O'Fallon, starting the season out, ending the season there. The boys were also there as well. And hey, by the way, the starting lineups are brought to you by Blessing Health, Blessing Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. We've got you covered from head to toe.
From competitive youth sports to high school and college athletes to fitness enthusiasts, sports injuries can easily put you on the sidelines. Our orthopedic surgeons and sports medicine physicians are here to diagnose and treat your sports injuries should they arise. Every step of your journey matters to us, and when life throws you a curveball, trust Blessing Health's orthopedics and sports medicine team to get you back in the game. At Blessing Health, we've got you covered from head to toe.
Back at Taylorville High School, they are naming the non-starters first for O'Fallon, as we do at state tournaments. Then they will do the non-starters, I imagine, for the Comets, and then we'll get the starters after that. Assuming we start the same way, and I'm not going to assume. And here we go. O'Fallon, the Cougars will start number 10, Roman Zembrinski. He is an 8th grader. Number 11, Jeremiah Rush, also an 8th grader. Number 22, Ramez Rios. Number 24, James Bailey Bay. Bailey Bay with a hyphen in between it, so double B. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Cougars, number 31, Angelo Bennett. By the way, Delaney was right. That was her questionable one. The head coach is Rick Gibson. As we get ready for the starting lineup now for the Blue Devils, future Blue Devils. I'm going to keep using that. We'll be in our home white, trimmed in blue. Usually there's a little, like the cheerleaders, a little gold or yellow in that as well. I got one. Thank you. Thank you there, Marv. Here's our lineup. Well, first of all, let's see non-starters. So I'm looking over, and it looks like the same starter. So here I will go for the Comets. Number 1, Aiden Finney. I wasn't sure who he was because he wasn't on my roster. I got Finney and Conrad mixed up. Not this time. I'm actually going to give some more mentions to Finney throughout the ballgame. Also, Montez Lewis. He wears number 13. Montez made that key three-pointer from the left corner in the last game, late in the ball game, and it really set the deal for the Comets. Parker Douglas, number 20, point guard, good on defense. By the way, I saw him the other night at the girls' game and said, you did swat that shot, even though you got called for a foul. He was pretty pumped about that. Tim Griffith, inside, number 32. And I'll tell you what, he's the kind of guy, too, who can play strong inside. Got some upside for him. And then the big man, I'd say, in the middle, but he's actually on the outside. That's B54 Bingo, Brennan Lepper. And, of course, coached by Dan Belt. Mr. Bowen also helping, and Tyler Sprick as well. And here we go. Finney with the first one. And we do have that little bit of a yellow gold. It's in their number on the line that runs down the side of the uniform.
Yep.
The shirt's down. And we want to thank Brian Sample over here, the athletic director, has set us up nicely. We're on the floor. It's a nice scoring table, too. I'll take a picture of it and send it out later on. Back when I was here, it was only a card table, and the local media had it. And you guys don't want to get bored with that story. Pet and I will tell it later about my last senior game here and some of the fun. Well, here we go, folks. We've gotten to that point, all the hype, the pregame show, and it's time for basketball. I do not have a copy of who our officials are. I'll have to ask and maybe get that for halftime. Lepper's going to be in the center circle with Lepper on the other side. Riaz. O'Fallon working left to right. That means the Comets are working right to left.
These kids have gotten a lot bigger, I remember.
Indeed. Opening tip, and it's won by the Cougars from O'Fallon. Almost forgot my running score there, Coach. Comets come back in the 1-2-2. Parker is at the point. Great steal by Griffith down low. Griffith stops, gets it back to Douglas. Douglas in the half-court set. Ball goes over to Lewis. Inside. Lepper comes back to a cutting Griffith. Griffith gets the first basket. Lepper gets the assist. And the Comets immediately jump into the three-quarter court. 1-2-2.
I thought Lepper should have took it to the hole, but
he's a good passer, too.
Oh, yeah.
From the right side. Cougar shot no good from three. Lepper gets the rebound. Shot was taken on the other side by Jeremiah Rush. Comets across the timeline to the right side. That's Lewis. Back out to Douglas. Douglas goes in the high post. Lepper with a nice pass.
Oh.
Finney made a good backdoor cut. He gets the basket. Lepper with his second assist.
Nice pass. Great pass by Lepper.
And as tall as he is, he can get the ball up, too.
Oh, my goodness.
The 1-2-2 by the Comets, hounding. O'Fallon gets it across the timeline. Zip down low. Lepper's there. Good shot. He altered the shot. Shot was taken there by Riaz. And the Comets get the rebound. Tipped at half court. Here's a steal. 2-on-1. The slow step, the Eurasian. Shot no good. O'Fallon gets the rebound. Shot was taken by Double B.
Good job moving the feet.
Pass to the other side. Finney with a hustle. He flies out of bounds. Got my program down here. And can't read my writing for a second. Bailey Bay, the Double B. I have to make a correction there. O'Fallon with the ball underneath the basket. Back out high. Works to the right side. That's Bailey Bay. Hands the ball up. Rush has it top of the key. Coming out to help Zambrinsky. Brinsky to the basket. And Zambrinsky, the first score for O'Fallon. It's 4-2. Nice move. Smooth move there by Roman.
O'Fallon coming out. 1-2-2 full court.
Lepper all the way down to Griffith on the right block. Comes back out to Douglas. Top of the key, Finney. Finney to the left side. Lewis on the left wing. Lepper fires a three. No good on the weak side. Rebound comes down for O'Fallon. Bennett got the rebound. Coming in from the weak side. Comets almost got that one. Back in our 1-2-2. Griffith at the point now. Douglas and Finney. High post, low post. Lewis and Lepper. Shot from the left corner. No good for three. Long rebound. Griffith. Boy, I'll tell you what.
Nice box out.
And with the dreads, he gives me a little bit of a feeling of a very young Keyshawn on the boards.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
There you go. That's some. The bar is high there, Mr. Griffith. Left side. Lepper shoots a three. No. Good rebound inside by Lewis.
Kick it out.
Lewis was falling down, and he didn't get to the floor first so that he could hold his butt and hold his spot. He rolled over, and so his pass, it was called traveling. There was an advantage gain. So 3:14 left. First quarter action. Comets 4, Cougars 2. That's Quincy and, of course, O'Fallon. Still in that 1-2-2. Ball's on the floor. Good hustle. Lewis this time, good hustle. And Lewis was trying to turn again to make a pass and keep away from the jump ball. They call him for traveling. Good hustle there by Montez.
You win the 50-50 battles, you're going to win the game. You know, that was a good job that time, getting on the floor and trying to get after it.
Doesn't he make a better door than a window? There he goes.
No.
O'Fallon.
That's what's going to happen.
O'Fallon works the ball to the right side.
Sorry.
That's Rush into the high post. Bennett turns and looks. It goes down the low block.
Oh, travel.
And a good job there. Lepper bounced on Riaz. And I think Lepper still had him on defense, but Riaz, the travel. It'll go back over to the Comets with 2:53 left in the first.
Good job by Lepper, sealing off, moving his feet, getting in front and saying, no, you ain't going there.
By the way, Wellman and Pettit here on Mecca Sports Co. Comets get in the center. Douglas starts the drive, kicks it right side. Lewis gets it back out to Finney. Finney hesitated, finds Lewis in the corner, double team. Good recovery there from the Cougars. Finney looks left side. Griffith likes the three, takes the shot. Came up short, and that's the size.
The big fella.
Lepper just reached around, grabbed the short shot, got the rebound and the basket. Brennan's first basket, 6-2 Comets.
Well, the first time I saw him, I'm like, every time that ball goes up, it's your rebound.
It should be.
Go
almost.
get it.
And to screen him out, you're going to have to be a big boy.
Well, I mean, there was a couple times where, yeah, you should have got that one. No, go get it.
Rush with the basketball. Fryland brings it back to the top, in between the circles. Sets it up right side. That's Bennett. Zambrencia with the dribble on the left side. Trying to get on Griffith to the hole. Tough shot there. Good defense from Griffith.
Great defense.
Finney with a great rebound. And our first foul of the ball game will go against O'Fallon. Good defense. Finney was all over the other night. That's why I said he was everywhere, and I wasn't calling out the right guy.
Good job of sealing off, and not letting him get to the basket and, stay out of the lane. That's what needs to happen.
Zambrencia, the first foul of the ball game for O'Fallon. We get the ball to Griffith, who comes across the timeline. 2-on-2. Hesitation. Good move by Griffith. He hesitated at half court, well, actually three-quarter court, and then just geared it up, went hard to the hole. Here's the 1-2-2. Douglas, Finney, Lewis out there hounding. Check it. J.J. Summers came into the ball game, checked in. That means number 3 is in for number 13. And a good hustle there. Parker Douglas on the floor. Jump ball. Zambrencia thinks there was a hold. 1:30 left.
Once again, another 50-50 ball that goes Blue Devils' way.
Got you there, Coach. Future Blue Devils way. It's the Comets.
Yeah.
We'll keep a tally on who says Devils the most.
Devils, yeah. This is Blue Devils way. I'm sorry.
Douglas across the timeline to Lepper. Back to Douglas.
Great pass.
Douglas, and right inside.
Two great
Griffith
passes.
Knew he had somebody on the left side, took it to the right side. Good move, just came off the iron. And here comes O'Fallon. Wow, good move there. O'Fallon taking it to the hole. Number 24, Micah Shank. Nope, that's our 24. I'm flipping my book over there. James Bailey Bay with that basket there. 8-4. Comets lose the basketball. Bailey Bay in half-court set. Right side it goes to Rush. Rush takes a shot on a runner. Rush hits it. A quick 4 points, and it's a 2-point game. 8-6 Comets. Full court pressure. Griffith gets it across the court to Douglas. Down the left side to Finney. Finney goes in strong, off the glass. Weak side rebound, Finney. Finney steps in. Finney misses, gets another rebound. Ball out of bounds, and I got a feeling Finney on the last one. I thought maybe Aiden got called for the foul. Instead, it's the other side, Zambrencia. And if that's the case, 2 fouls on him and 2 on O'Fallon. 34.2 left first quarter. In the left corner. Three-pointer, Brennan Lepper lights it up from outside. And, of course, that three-pointer brought to you by Woodmart Building Center, 12th and Seminary Road. 23 seconds left. J.J. Summers with a steal. Summers beat his man to the spot. Down to 16 seconds left in the first. Griffith in the backcourt. Steps through, gets it to Douglas. J.J. inside. Lepper,
Great
strong
pass.
move. Lepper didn't use the glass. That's all right, missed the shot. Rebound, long pass. And that's a tough one there. Good move there by Zambrencia. No, that was actually Rush. And he got twisted up there and went down and got called for traveling and landed right on his left hip. You see him out there wincing a little bit, those fluorescent pink shoes and fluorescent pink shoestrings. To half court. Finney, 3 seconds. Finney pulls up for 3. off the back of the iron, and the buzzer goes. We have played one quarter at the IESA 8th grade state tournament here at Taylorville High School. Your score, the Comets of Quincy, 11. The Cougars of O'Fallon, 6. We're back with second quarter action right here on MechaSportsCo.com.
Start your day off the right way at Hardee's.
We have new items for our breakfast 2 for $5. You can get a biscuits and gravy, sausage egg, or cinnamon roll. Any 2 of those for $5. You can't beat a made-from-scratch biscuit here at Hardee's. Sausage egg, biscuits and gravy, or a cinnamon roll. 2 for $5.
Is there any place better for breakfast than Hardee's? Come see for yourself. Hardee's at 30th and Broadway, Quincy.
Hardee's had it seems long. And welcome back to Taylorville High School. Wellman and Pettit out here. First quarter's in the books. Comets with 11, Cougars with 6. Comets got that three-pointer from the left corner at the end of the quarter by Brennan Lepper. Gives a 5-point lead. Comets will be on defense in the second quarter.
Good solid first quarter by the Comets.
Indeed.
You know what I mean? Defensively, offensively, they're moving the ball, looking for their, open man. This is what Coach Douglas always teaches, and you want to have it coming up, through the ranks.
Douglas, Lewis, Summers, Lepper, and Griffith starting for the Comets in the second quarter, up 11-6. Cougars with the basketball. Rush has the ball. Hands it off. They got 3 guards on the outside. Goggin in the game now. Back out here in the corner, that was who? Nathaniel Nicholson. Actually, Goggins number 33. 22 into the corner now, that's Rios. Far side, number 31, Bennett, playing the high post and flashing down. And I mentioned Goggin on the left side. Good job of defense out here.
Well, Blue Devils, man-to-man, switching up, keeping Lepper down low, for the rebounds. Great job.
Bailey Bay brings it this way. Rush looked at the shot, no. Back to Bailey Bay. Drives baseline. Throws it out to the left side. Taking it away over there is J.J. Summers. J.J. trying to go coast to coast. Off the glass, no good. Rebound by Riaz for the Cougars. Riaz bringing it up on his own. Gets it to the guard on this side. That's Rush. Quickly, the Comets get back into man-to-man. Lewis.
Oh, yeah, good transition defense by the Comets.
Indeed, stop the ball as we always talk about.
Yep.
At least slow it down if anything. Griffith does a nice job, then gets back to his man. Ball on the left side, Bailey Bay. Zipped it all the way from the left side. He zipped that ball. Bennett was on the opposite block. I don't know how that ball got in there. 11-8, Comets. Long pass down to Summers. Summers tried to take it in. Got it on the glass and the iron. Couldn't make it. Cougars with the basketball.
Definitely a breakdown on defensive end.
Bailey Bay steps back for a 3. No good. Tipped by the Comets. Summers gets to take a seat again. Finney back into the game. So Finney, Lewis, Douglas, Griffith, and Lepper. Ball taken out of bounds. That's by Bailey Bay. Double B. All the way out. And Griffith's going to jump up and steal it. Tim gets the half court, realizes it's a 2-on-3. Now hesitates. Comes back out in front.
Great move.
Good move. Misses. Finney gets the rebound off the glass. Good offensive board and putback. Did not make it, though.
Well, I like to see it. The offensive aggressors on the offensive.
Rush fired a quick 3. Hustling into the corner. Boy, I'll tell you, that was some hustle there.
Yep.
Daniel Goggin couldn't get to it. And there's a lot of space here on the side, so you have room to go after it. It will be Comet basketball. 4:05 left in the first half. Comets lead 11-8. Half court pressure, looking at a double team. Goes over here to Lepper. Lepper into the corner, Finney. Finney spins out of it. Brings the dribble back out. Goes across court to Parker Douglas. Into the high post, Griffith. Griffith made a move, a little too quick. Ball squirted out. Tracked down there on the other side by O'Fallon. Bailey Bay running the offense over here to Rush. Those are the 2 key guards out there at the point. Rush goes left side. Bailey Bay comes back to the middle. Drives in the lane. Lepper comes in and blocks the shot. Good take, though, by Bailey Bay. Ball back out on the perimeter. Rios has it. He'll get it to Rush.
Got to finish it off and get the rebound.
Rush brings it across the screen to the right side. Hesitation. Rush goes to the hole. They call traveling. Back over to the Comets. Comets will sub again. Waiting for him to check in. Logan Humphrey wears number 5. He's in. Tim Griffith gets a break. Griffith works hard, doesn't he?
Yep.
3-quarter court pressure. Comets get it all the way down court to Finney. Finney turns and realizes it's 1-on-3. Montez Lewis comes down across the right side to Parker Douglas. 4 on the perimeter. They go into Lepper. Lepper's turn. His shot, no good. Finney gets the weak side rebound. Finney puts it up with a short hook. No good. Lepper reaches up and gets it. Problem was the ball came down to his waist. Lost. Now Finney gets it. And Bailey Bay comes across for the steal. Parker Douglas and Lewis both in there playing defense. Coach Belt wants to know what happened on the other end because Finney got mugged. And I don't mean that as an announcer for the Comets. But it looked awful like one guy was wrapping him up a little bit. 2:46 left in the first half. Bailey Bay will go to the line to shoot 2. That's James Bailey Bay. So James Bailey, of course, very familiar with Quincy and his last second shot many moons ago. Foul was called on Logan Humphrey. First one of the quarter on either team. Free throw bounces around 2 or 3 times. Falls out.
Not a lot scored here in the second quarter.
One basket for O'Fallon, and we played halfway through it. Halfway meaning 6 minutes to 2:46.
Yeah.
And remember, Coach, I kept telling you, looking up, going 4 minutes left. That was a fast 4 minutes. Bailey Bay has one more for the Comets. Second one is good. Bay's got 3 points in the ball game. 1-2-2. Comets break it. Up 2. Long pass down.
Good pass.
It went inside, quickly back out. Humphrey realized he had 2 guys on him. Douglas picks up, gets it to Lewis. Lewis skips over. Humphrey back out to Finney. 4 on that perimeter. Lepper on the box. Lepper, strong. No, he kicks it out to Parker Douglas. Douglas for 3. Good! One extra pass. Parker Douglas hits the 3-pointer. Give Lepper another assist.
You know, once again, you get 3 guys down on you, somebody's open.
And, of course, that 3-pointer brought to you by Woodmart Building Center, woodmartbuildingcenter.com. O'Fallon with the basketball in the half-court set. Goggin drives. Good defense, keeping his hands up. That's Logan Humphrey. Did not foul him. Ball was tipped on the opposite side. Comets knocked it out of bounds. Cougars with the basketball, 2:01 left in the first half. Comets lead 14-9. Box out of bounds play. We went with a man-to-man. Flashing down. Good hands by Humphrey.
Oh, yep.
Humphrey knocked it towards the out of bounds.
And
Bailey Bay stepped in,
yep.
but wasn't in quick enough.
Yep.
So he's out of bounds. The ball's out of bounds. The Comets get the basketball.
Well, good job effort-wise on the defensive end by the Comets.
Still that full court pressure. Douglas almost double teamed. Finney came up, and a good job there. Goggin made some good defensive pressure on Humphrey. Humphrey got a hold of the ball. Goggin got him on the wrist. Daniel Goggin, his first foul. First for the Cougars. Lepper across half court, left corner. Montez Lewis, 3, no good. Weak side Humphrey had it, lost it. Finney gets it. Finney to the hole. Finney off the glass. And they call him for traveling. He might have been a little out of control. Otherwise, he might have got called and got the foul against the Cougars. But I think he was losing control of the ball, and they gave a bailout on it. 1:42 left in the half. Cougars with the basketball. Comets with the lead, 14-9. Bailey Bay across the timeline. Finney waits to pick him up. Goggin looked like he was going to come get a screen. Now went away. Right side rush pops out. Douglas gets through, so does Finney. Stay with their man. 3 on the top, weaving. High post and low post. High post, you got Riaz in there. Down in the low post is Bennett.
Good job getting out there, switching up and defending.
Not giving a chance for that drive to the hole or a pull-up shot. Now the post drives to the hole.
Oh.
Yeah, Lepper did get him with the body. Riaz went to the hole. Lep did a good job of being up straight, but you got to remember, if you bump him a little bit on a move, he's going to knock you over. That meaning Brennan. For Brennan, it's his first foul.
Yeah, 1:03 left in the second quarter. I'm good with that.
Yep.
You know, I mean, you don't want him to have 2 or 3, you know, going into halftime. So, and he clogs up the middle big time.
2 fouls as a team. Riaz, a little bit of a line drive, but boy, it went. Nothing but net. Riaz has one more. 4 Comets in. Griffith back in the game, by the way. Him and Lepper take the low block. Finney and Douglas And right in front of us, Montez Lewis. Second free throw, no good. That's why in junior high you got to go.
Odds.
Yep, Lepper went down and tracked the ball down. Comets with a 4-point lead, 1 minute left in the first half. Parker Douglas hesitates, takes it to the hole. Little bump there. But then Parker, after he gets the ball taken by O'Fallon, he was right there, could have taken it in for the score. Ball goes in, back out. Lepper misses a three. Rebound. Montez did a great job of reaching in and grabbing that ball against Bailey Bay. Montez kind of said, what did I do? Because he looked like he did a nice job of reaching in.
Well, two hands going in, grabbing the ball. You know, usually when you do that, instead of slapping down, you'll get the call.
Montez his first, third for the Comets. Well, I think it was too because the official was behind them.
Yeah.
You really couldn't tell. It didn't look like he went across his arms. 14-10. Comets with the lead. Down to 36 seconds left in the half. That's the first half.
Looks like O'Fallon wants the last shot.
Rush brings it to the right side. Good switches there. Back out is Bailey Bay with a hyphen between the B's. Left side Goggin. Still Garrett down in that weak corner. Had to flip my book over there. Rios as well on the low block.
Let's get
down
the
to 10
stop
seconds.
here. Yo, last stop.
Double screen. Now on the right side, Rush. Looking for a three. They got it to Bailey Bay in the right side. Three, no good. Good rebound by Finney. Gets it out here to Lepper. Lep fires the last second shot. That's pretty good half step and throw.
Yep.
And it is halftime here. Not a lot of scoring in the second, but the key was still with a lead here after leading 11-6 after one quarter. Your halftime score, the Comets 14 and the Cougars 10. First half impressions.
Well, it's going to be a knockdown drag out, you know, the whole game. You know, 14-10 now. You know, O'Fallon a little bit more athletic, you know, and long. But, you know, the Blue Devils have been taking care of the basketball. That's going to be the key, you know, getting the ball down low, you know, and going from there.
Tell you what, some fans would, and I might even question the athleticism because our guards are all athletic.
Oh, well, yeah.
And you got Big Lep inside and you got Griffith. So even though Fallon runs and likes to go, I mean, the Bailey Bay is a nice player. So is Rush are on the outside. And so, and also foul trouble early in this one to their starter, Roman Zembrencia. You know, he got 2 fouls early and had to take a seat. So it's halftime. Sit back, grab a cup of coffee, grab a soda, I don't know, whatever you grab out there.
Adult beverage.
Something to eat as well, yes. And we'll be ready for the rest of halftime and as well the second half of action. Your halftime score, it's the Quincy Comets 14, O'Fallon Cougars 10. And you've got Wellman and Pettit here on a Saturday afternoon, February 15th, right here on mechasportsco.com.
Dreaming of a new kitchen or bath that's as functional as it is beautiful? At Woodmart Building Center, we bring your vision to life. Choose from a wide variety of cabinetry finishes and styles to fit any space and budget. Our expert designers work with you every step of the way to create a space that's uniquely yours. From timeless classics to modern masterpieces, your dream kitchen or bath starts here. Visit Woodmart Building Center today. Find us at woodmartbuildingcenter.com or stop by our showroom at North 12th and Seminary Road, Quincy.
Bet you outdrive you this hole.
If you outdrive me, I'll take $10,000 off every car sold at Cunas Quincy this month.
Daddy needs a new ride.
This stream is brought to you by Mecha Sports Co., your streaming platform for all 4 Quincy High School basketball teams. Be sure to subscribe and like on YouTube and Facebook. Just search Mecha Sports Co., and you won't miss a thing from QHS Blue Devils and Lady Devils with coverage for the QND Raiders and Lady Raiders on the road. Be sure to visit mechasportsco.com for the complete schedule of games and more.
Yes.
Look at it.
Okay.
Right there.
And we are back as we're looking around at this beautiful facility. I took 3 pictures, Coach. I'll take a couple more here and post them. You got all the banners from yesteryear when they played here. And right across there, home of the Tornadoes, if you did not know. And, of course, Coach Pettit loves it. It's purple and gold. He just loves that.
Oh, yeah.
And so state champions, boys basketball, 1944. Now, here's what blows me away. 45-0. Was that just that year?
I have no idea.
Or did they put another year together?
Well,
Boy.
I guess not, but
That's a lot of games. And in 44, I'm trying to think if there was a separate public
so what
school,
was it?
Catholic
50,
school.
52 with Alden Hebron and,
Yes.
and the the Blue Devils with Dick Thompson and Michael Payne's dad, Thomas Payne.
Charlie Fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bruce
Bruce Brothers was later. No.
No, Bruce Brothers was on that team.
Yes, because he was, of course,
with,
buddies, went to school with the boys, the
Michael's
twins.
dad and Dick Thompson, and yeah.
And I'm missing one guy in that starting lineup, darn it, and it was Charlie Fast. And Charlie might have been from Payson originally, and this guy was from Camp Point. Rick Osley, good to see you.
You guys made it over.
We'd almost have you join us for halftime.
Yeah, let's do that. Get the other thing up. Let's go.
Here we go. Hold on here. Let's get. Come here, Rick.
Oh,
No, come on. You want it? Oh,
yeah,
darn it.
oh.
You get a. We were getting the headset out early for Rick so he could talk about what's happening at junior high, and you're not going to get it. He stays in his lane. He said, I think he said as he went by, if there's a couple more games, I'll join you later. Did you hear that? And I'm holding him to it. So.
Well, we might stay here tonight, if they win this one, and face, Rockford Eisenhower. So, well, we'll see.
And, of course, on our original schedule, of course, last night, that's why we did not mention it in the Devils game that we were coming, because we really weren't sure until after the game. And it was like, if we get back late for the Blue Devils and we end up missing the starting lineup or miss part of the first quarter, it's not like we're missing Rocky or Moline. I mean, we're missing nothing wrong with Jacksonville and the Crimson. I like it. And Ryan, the athletic director down there, is always great with us. And so,
well, I tell you what, we've always said we're going to get the best games we can get, on Mecca Sports Co. So.
And, Coach, I told you I was right. Thank you, Keith Douglas, Slick. 4 weeks of River City basketball.
4?
4 weeks. And I knew that right away, and because thank you very much, Keith, for that. It was funny because I went to it, and of course they were trying to draw me over there to, and my mom was a Quincy High graduate, and my neighbors were all Quincy High guys, between the Hohensteiners and the Spoonmores, but more importantly, Brumbaugh and Goodwin, who played football. Of course, Mark Goodwin is related to you now with your former cousin's wife, Susie, on that. And, of course, the Pettits on the other side there. And, of course, we got Pettits now as a superintendent. Yes, they're everywhere. They're everywhere. And when we go on the road, there's a Pettit playing against us. In the girls, I think it was. Geneseo maybe or somewhere like that.
I have no idea.
I'm reaching in the files, folks. So here's your halftime. Game started off Comets with the first 4 points. Cougars scored the next 2. Comets, I like this, 2 for 1. Comets with 2 more, it's 8-2. Back on the other side, they came back and got 2 baskets. It was 8-6. And the three-pointer at the end of the first quarter, Lepper hit it. It's 11-6. First 3 points of the second quarter, O'Fallon made it 11-9. Three-pointer on the side, and that was Parker Douglas hitting that three-pointer, made it 14-9. And then 1 free throw from O'Fallon, and it's 14-10 for the half. And, that's the tough thing, Coach, too. Close games that are low-scoring games. If you get 30s or 40s, you're playing pretty good basketball, and you're getting the scoring down in here. So when you come out, both teams are playing some pretty good defense. So you've got to be able to get those scores when you can. And I think the Devils there we go, Little Devils, future Devils.
The Comets.
You can't say Little Devils because that's a whole organization before that.
A whole nother thing.
You got it. So the passing of the Comets has been impressive. I know Lepper's got at least 3 very key passes for assists. They share the ball so well. They get after on the boards, and I don't care if it's, again, I like this little lineup here. I wish we were doing this all season long because you got Finney and Lewis out there with Douglas. You got Griffith, who physically is out there. And then, of course, you got the big man inside who's outside. And then we bring some good guys off the bench as well. So it's some good stuff out here.
Well, very deep team. This is a good precursor. Watching this, and see what you have coming up, in the pipeline for the Devils. And, to be honest with you, very impressive.
I would agree with that.
Very impressive.
And, of course, we're unloading 8 seniors. Congratulations to those 8 seniors, by the way. What a great group. Of course, our starting 5, Cameron Wires, Dom Clay, BL3. That's Bradley Longcore III, Keyshawn Thomas, Mark Louthan. Off the bench, you've got Jareus Rice Jr. You also have Rico Clay Jr. and Max Wires. What a great team. It's been a lot of fun. Senior night was last night.
Well, to be honest with you, once again, this might be the best class. I mean, totally, that go through Quincy High School.
Right. So he's mentioning seniors only is what we talked about this last night.
Yep.
Very good team. And by the way, not to forget, they last night, double by the ways there, we had the band, seniors, the cheerleaders, and the pom-pom. We always love when they're all out there. We don't get a full list, so hopefully maybe at Rocky I can fire some of them names out. But then Titus Petty, that's our senior.
Yep.
He's the devil, and he gets it all going each week with the best pregame of any high school in the country. And I think I'm not.
Hey, it's better than most college stuff.
That's
going
of course.
on.
Vincent Johnson, check him out. He's the what is his title? It's something to do with photography, but it's interesting. Visual. Look it up. Vincent Johnson. I believe it's Vincent D. Johnson. He's trying to get the top 150 gyms in Illinois. I'm going to tell you what. If this wouldn't be on it, it would definitely be an honorable mention.
Yeah, I mean, this is the first time I've ever been here. But the brick all the way around, with the old seats in the brick. Well, there you go, man. You're good. But, yeah, this is an incredible facility, especially going up around with all the brick. I mean, this is, God, what a thrill coming here.
Look at some retired numbers, too. Number 1, Bill Ridley.
Johnny Orr?
19.
I saw that. He was, shoot.
49 to 52. Johnny Orr, number 43, from 41 to 44.
I think he coached Michigan, didn't he, if I'm not mistaken?
I'll tell you what, if that's the same, I'm going to say. And you got Ron Bontemps, 1941 to 1944. Allison Curtin, number 10, 1998, Illinois Miss Basketball. There you go. Is that a 98 or an 88, Coach?
98.
All right, there we go. Here we are for second half. Comets will have the basketball. Finney, Lewis, Douglas, Griffith, and Lepper. 2 cheaters come flying by. Other side, we still have Rush, Bailey Bay. Back into the lineup. Having to play some defense with 2 fouls, Zambrencia. And then inside Bennett. And rounding out their lineup on the other side is Riaz. Off the right side, Douglas starts to drive. Gets up in the air. He could have came down. I don't think he realized because he was in the middle of the dribble when he went up. O'Fallon gets the steal. Brenencia drives all the way down the side, takes it off the glass. He's got 4. He's had to sit a bunch of that second quarter in foul trouble. Tip with a full court pressure. Lepper saves it. On that one, Lepp just needs to grab it. There he goes. Coach Belt's saying that. Just grab it and stop. You didn't need to make the pass. Luckily, it was last tipped by the Cougars, who will be full court pressure again. Griffith off the left side.
Comets got to do a lot better job against the 1-2-2.
Douglas cut to the basket. Good job. Then he got it over to Montez Lewis. Lewis's shot no good. Lepper was fighting with Zambrencia. Roman touched it last. Comets basketball under their own basket. We played a whole 46 seconds here in the third quarter. 14-12. Comets with the lead. Lepper in the corner to Griffith. Coming behind the screen now. Parker Douglas now drives. Drops it in. The short hook.
Pass.
Good job and good short hook. Douglas will get the assist. Lepper will get the basket. He's got 7 in the ball game. 16-12. Lead for the Comets.
Good job of breaking it down by Douglas.
Inside 5 minutes of the third quarter. Running the 1-2-2. No, we'll switch. We'll stay in the man-to-man. Good job. Off the left side's Riaz. Working against Lepper. Lepper moves his feet. That'll be the biggest key for him in high school, moving your feet on defense. Left side Riaz. Lepper's there. Lepper in good defensive position on that one. Parker Douglas makes rush, pitch to the right side.
Well, he's been taught the right way by his dad.
Bailey Bay all the way down to the left corner with the dribble, back to the top. Riaz. They're looking at a lot of one-on-one action. Oh, and a great play there by Finney.
Yep.
Riaz started to come in between Lepper and Finney. He just
jump
opened
ball.
Up, grabbed it, yes.
Okay, jump ball, give him there, okay.
Give him their
that's
ball.
good. I didn't want to foul.
Yep.
Did not want to foul.
Finney has not fouled, by the way. Now watch he'll get one.
Well,
Cuts.
hey, as long as you're aggressive and going after it, I'm good with that.
Yeah, nobody's in foul trouble either way.
Yep.
Only 2 fouls against the Devils, or the Comets. In the right corner, driving. Shot, no good by Bailey Bay. Weak side rebound, Lepper. Had it knocked away. Bailey Bay swung in fast there. Lepper's got to get that ball higher. See, he says that foul, but still. And the ball popped over on the other side. And then going to the basket was Riaz.
Coach of the game, say chin it. Don't let him get it from you.
That's exactly right. Lepper gets whistled for the foul with 4:08 left in the third. That's Brennan's second foul. Ball rattles in and out on the free throw. First foul of the third quarter for either team. 4:08 left in the third quarter. Riaz went 1 for 2 the last time, made his first, missed his second. Let's see if he flips this one around.
I hope not.
Screen it, and screening out is the key here.
Yep.
Off the front, no good. Lepper gets the rebound. Throws a long pass. Douglas was all the way down the court. Lepper rebound. Lepper long assist. Douglas with the basket. Good look there. 18-12. Comets with the lead. They'll get in the 1-2-2 3-quarter court. Across the timeline. Rush has it on the right side. Skips it over here to Bailey Bay. He's on the left wing. Good crossover dribble. Takes the shot over Lepp with a little bit of runner. That was a sweet play here. Bailey Bay gets the basket on that one. For Bay, he's got 5 points. Half court set. Finney drives down to the basket. Gets his shot blocked from behind. Good block, good take. Finney takes a break. Logan Humphrey comes back in. So Douglas, Humphrey, Lewis, Griffith, and Lepper. Douglas in the corner. Lepper's going to take a three. High archer. No good. Weak side. And the weak side foul went against number 31. That's Bennett. Angelo, his first foul. First foul of the third quarter. We're tied up 1-1. 3:30 left in the third quarter. Griffith tying his shoe out here by half court. Douglas to trigger it in. High post flashed across. Douglas gets in the corner. Lewis has it.
Get inside. There
Bounces
you go.
to Lepper. Lepper fakes. Lepper with the left hand short hook. He's used the right. The left is pretty sweet. 20-14. Comets with the lead. Bailey Bay gets the ball at half court. All the way down to the hole. And Bailey Bay is some ball handler and creator. 20-16. Comets with the lead. Full court pressure in the back court. Lepper gets Douglas. Douglas to Humphrey. Right in front of the Comets bench. Back to Douglas. Douglas drives. Douglas the floater. Parker's shot no good. Montez Lewis, great rebound. Brings it back out for the Comets.
Montez Lewis, one of those wiry dudes. You got to make sure you get a body on him.
Bounce pass inside was a little low for Lepp. It was triple team, by the way. Zambrencia with it. Zambrencia comes down and takes it to the hole.
2-point game with 2:34 left here in the third.
And a timeout taken by the Comets. Coach Belch yelling about defense and where he needs to be. That's a certain player. And we'll take a break. 2:34 left in the third. 2018 Comets right here on megasportsco.com.
If you're building a house, remodeling an older home, thinking about a new deck, or need a whole new kitchen, Woodmart is your project partner. Since 1978, Woodmart has been the most trusted building materials and kitchen and bath design company in the Quincy area. At Woodmart, you'll find enthusiastic, experienced professionals helping you through every phase of your project. We offer smart advice for the contractor or do-it-yourselfer and top-quality materials. Woodmart Building Center, 2000 North 12th Quincy, your project partner since 1978.
And welcome back to Taylorville High School. Thank you for our sponsors, obviously. Hardee's for the postgame, Cunis for coaches' comments, Woodmart the threes, blessing the starting lineup. And, of course, we'll throw out some of those sponsors for the IESA, Rawlings, and the IHSA, the athletic directors, and some of them as well. Full court pressure being applied after the timeout by the Cougars from O'Fallon. Douglas picks his ball up too soon, but that's all right. Finney came back to help him. Aiden gets across the timeline. We got a foul out here. Zambrencia, so his first foul of the second half, but he's got 3 fouls now. 2 against Taylorville. 2 against Taylorville. How about 2 against O'Fallon? In Taylorville. 1 against the Comets. Oh, don't worry. I can recover anytime.
I've learned.
Lewis right in front of us on the right side in the half-court set for the Comets. Don't pick it up that far away from somebody there.
Well, let's be patient, get a good look.
Finney goes all the way over to the left side. Douglas. And
Travel.
Douglas, he got Zambrencia, but the problem was the reason he beat him to the basket is he took a step before he put the ball on the floor. 2:10 left in the third quarter, 20-18. This quarter, 8-6, O'Fallon. Comets led at the half, 14-10. 2 minutes left in the third. Zambrencia.
This is going to be a close, hard-fought battle all the way down to the end.
I would agree with you. Zambrencia working one-on-one against Finney. Ball comes back out. Bailey Bay has it. Bailey Bay crossover against Douglas. Back to Zembrincia. Uses his left to come out with 2 screens. But then when he picks the pass, Tim Griffith knocks it away, but Roman gets it back.
Oh.
Drive to the basket.
No.
Lepper almost had it. Finney almost had it. Who are they going to call the foul on?
Lepper.
Yep. Is that his third? 2 in this half?
Second.
All right, thank you. That's
what
right.
they're flashing up there.
He did not have one in the first. There was a little bitty mark in the foul area. My fault. 2-2 on team fouls. 1:35 left in the quarter. Zembrincia brings it out. Oh, and he leans into Finney. Finney took a shot. Finney's still grabbing his nose. Finney, after he took that shot,
got the rebound.
Yeah, he ended up on the right block. He got knocked into the right block, and that's where he could get the rebound. And he shakes his head.
Tough kid.
Also a foul. And it was on Zembrincia, who now has 4 fouls, Coach. 3 on that side, 4 O'Fallon. Bad pass coming in. Bailey Bay thought he had Douglas, but he didn't realize Lepper was there for the block shot. Montez Lewis in the half-court set. He'll reset, get it to Lep. Over to Douglas. Left side, Griffith. Tim backs it out.
Take your time, get a good shot.
Tim on that left side with Goggin on him. Inside.
There.
Shot, partially blocked. Douglas gets it inside. Douglas, instead of shooting it, tried to go into Lep.
Yep.
That was a good block shot, by the way, on Riaz. Right side 3, no good. Rebound inside, that's Riaz. Comets, though, stayed with that. Inside 1 minute left, third quarter action. Bailey Bay, right side to Rush. Rush back to Bay. Finney's on Bay.
Good effort on the offensive end. They got a couple 3 good looks.
Bay back out on the wing. Rush has it. Down to 40 seconds left in the third quarter. Still man-to-man coming from the Devils / Comets. Now tonight I'll be calling them the Comets.
Well, hey.
No, I won't.
If you call them Devils, we're good. Because they'll be Devils next year.
Rush trying to work. Lost the handle of the ball. Lewis popped out there, not in time. Bailey Bay works against Finney. Brought it into Lepper. Lepper blocks the shot.
Yep.
Bailey Bay gets it back, though, to Rush. Bay passes it in the corner. Tipped over there by the Comets. 14.3. Good hands and good movement by the defense from the Comets.
Good effort on defensive end by the Comets.
Trigger the basketball. Bailey Bay will throw it in. Rush flashed over. Griffith, good job in knocking the ball out of bounds. So we went from 14-3 to switch to 4-3. It's 13-4 left in the third quarter now. Rick Gibson on that side for O'Fallon. He's the head coach. Rush has the ball. We're down to 10 seconds in the quarter. Griffith waits for him. Look for Bailey Bay or Rush to take a 3. There's a screen. Into the left corner. Goggin, good defense on Lewis. And there it was.
Great defense.
Good D. It got to the clock, and it got to 0, and the buzzer is off. We've played through 3 quarters. It's your Quincy Comets 20, O'Fallon Cougars 10. Stick around.
10.
Fourth
18.
quarter.
They got 18.
Well, that's right. I'm trying to bring them down to 10. I glanced up at the foul was on number 10, and I picked that up. I also was thinking, Coach, am I going to get to listen to Hey Baby? And I'm not going to get to.
Not today.
Fourth quarter's coming up right here on mechasportsco.com.
Dreaming of a new kitchen or bath that's as functional as it is beautiful? At Woodmart Building Center, we bring your vision to life. Choose from a wide variety of cabinetry finishes and styles to fit any space and budget. Our expert designers work with you every step of the way to create a space that's uniquely yours. From timeless classics to modern masterpieces, your dream kitchen or bath starts here. Visit Woodmart Building Center today. Find us at woodmartbuildingcenter.com or stop by our showroom at North 12th and Seminary Road, Quincy.
And back to action. Boy, I really wished we'd have been on. We were on the other night, though, when she did that. One of our Comets cheerleaders went flip to flip all the way down the court.
Oh, yeah.
I'll get her name later on. That was some good stuff. Glad to see the Comet cheerleaders there. Fourth quarter action. Hey, baby. And, of course, with that, hey, I'll give a shout-out to Ja'Kai Castleman. I think he's still hanging out in Ohio. Might have to transfer to school there if he stays much longer. Last quarter. 2-point lead for the Comets. They have the basketball. It went into Griffith. We've got Douglas, Lewis, Griffith, Finney, and Lepper taking a 3 from the left corner. No good. Griffith keeps it alive. Good job, Tim. Ball's tipped. And picking it up, coming down the other way is O'Fallon. Oh, we had it tipped away there. And I'm going to tell you what, I almost thought it was traveling, but Parker tipped the ball. O'Fallon left go, and so O'Fallon will get it back after it went out of bounds. Bailey Bay, the 3, no good. Good job by Finney on the rebound. Finney in traffic. Finney, to Lewis. Count the basket. Lewis was on the opposite wing as Finney was coming down with 3 Cougars on him. The bounce pass on the far side. Lewis with the basket. He's got an and one. Foul called on the other side, number 33, Daniel Goggin, his second foul. First of the fourth quarter for either team. We've only played 30 seconds. Lewis, give him the three-point play. And when you're out there doing the hard
three-point
work,
play right there.
You
Big
got it.
three-point
When you're doing
play.
blue-collar stuff, bathroom, kitchen, stop by Woodmart Building Center, 12th and Seminary Road. 23-18, 5-point lead for the Comets. 5:20 left in this one.
Oh.
Bailey B with a good drive.
Good rebound.
Missed the shot. Lepper gets the rebound. Douglas wants to push it. 3-on-2. Pass was behind Finney, and he couldn't stop and get it. Rush picks it up for O'Fallon. 5 minutes left in this one. Griffith comes out to pick up O'Fallon's. Rush. Left side Goggin. High post. That's Riaz trying to set a screen. Bailey B. He's got the ball on the right side.
That's a little different with 6-minute quarters.
Indeed. Rush works it back to the top. Rush with Douglas. Kicks it to Bailey Bay. Ooh, he did that little extra step. Got away with it. Ball was tipped. Lepper picks it up.
Good job by Finney getting his hand in there and getting it away.
In the cookie jar. Griffith on the left side. Picked his dribble up. Steps it in. Lepper. And on the floor. Lepp was getting big. He was coming out here to Finney for a shot on the wing. Second foul.
But he got grabbed before that.
Zambrencia back into the ball game. He's got 4 fouls, but he is a spark for this Cougar team. Douglas comes all the way back out to Finney. He's got Bailey Bay on him. Oh, Griffith on the weak side, left side.
Be patient,
Douglas,
guys.
Drives, gets it to Lepper out
great
front.
pass.
Lepper off the front of the iron.
Great pass by Douglas.
Brennan probably could have taken his time a little bit more, too, on that one.
Well, hey,
partial block,
if you
good
get that
job.
good a shot all the time, you're good.
Griffith blocked Rush's shot. Lepper gets it down court. Finney slashes off the glass, and Aiden will be at the line to shoot 2. You know, me being in the movies and everything, I keep thinking about Albert Finney, and surprisingly, that I haven't given a shout out to Aiden.
Well, love Finney, man. Strong, smart ball player, takes good shots and, handles the ball well. Love it.
Bennett committed the foul. On Bennett, his second foul. Third team foul. First free throw missed by Finney. He'll have one more. 4:03 left in this one. Second one no good, but Finney with nobody on the lane. Finney with all 4 guys from O'Fallon. He goes after the ball. He gets his own putback. 25-18.
Well, and all 4 of our guys were back at half court, too, so he missed it. He knew. He went and got it and scored.
Good job there, Aiden. 25-18. Under 4 minutes left in this one. Bailey Bay, the back cut. Zambrencia with a nice pass from the right block to the left.
Blue Devils in the 1-2-2. Good rotation on that.
That was a layup, though, for Bennett. I know Zambrencia looked back like, man, I put it right there. Luckily, it was not touched last by the Cougars. They got the ball.
Whoa.
Bailey Bay tries to lob it in, and Lepper just takes it away. Tried to go inside to Riaz. Wasn't there. Now,
well, let's be patient, guys. We got 3:33 left, 25-18.
Ball's just about ready to be thrown away, Coach.
Yep.
And Coach Belt called a timeout before it got thrown away.
Got to be patient. At this time period of the game, 7-point lead. In this tournament, I mean, you're halfway through the fourth.
3:33 left. Comets 25, Cougars 18. We're back on MechaSportsCo.com.
At Blessing Health, our podiatrists and podiatric surgeons understand the importance of getting you back on your feet. When you experience foot or ankle pain or injuries, our team of experts is dedicated to restoring your mobility and relieving your pain. Every step of your journey matters to us. And when life throws you a curveball, trust Blessing Health's orthopedics and sports medicine team to get you back in the game. At Blessing Health, we've got you covered from head to toe.
There we go. Back here with 3:33 left. Wellman and Pettit, 25 for the Comets, 18 for the Cougars. We talked about how it was really loud in the first game. Rockford Eisenhower was right behind us.
Oh, yeah.
And all the fans were just letting it go. And, of course, we weren't on the air yet. It had been fun. Luckily, our fans are across the way, and their fans are here somewhere, but I think they're farther up.
Well, they left. They've got, in between games, so they don't have to play. Yeah, they don't have to play again until 6:30.
Here we come with the starting lineup out. Griffith trying to get the ball in. Actually, it was to Montez. Luckily, the ball hits the floor. Lepper's on the floor.
Baby, I love it.
Lepper saves it.
I love it.
Finney's there.
I love it.
And Finney, it went off his foot.
I love it.
He got
Lepper on the floor, 6'5", 8th grader, diving on the floor for the ball. That's what you want to see. That's winning the 50-50 battle.
I thought Finney actually on that one got bumped.
Well, yeah.
Anyway, here we go. O'Fallon's basketball.
They're getting ready for next year.
Comets by 7. Zembrencia had his shot blocked. He tried to do a fadeaway to the wrong player.
Oh, great
Lepper
pass.
with the long pass. Montez Lewis. He makes it. Lewis with the basket. Lepper with another assist. Lewis with 5 in this quarter.
Great pass.
First 7 points. All 7 points of the fourth quarter are Comets. Bailey Bay from the left corner. No good. Lepper gets the rebound. Another long pass. Lewis goes in. He gets Zembrencia up in the air, and he gets it back out.
Bring it out, guys.
Parker gets it back out to Lepper. Lepper's going to take one from the top of the key. No good. Weak side rebound. That's Finney. Out to Griffith. 2:35 left. We don't need a shot, guys.
Clock's your friend.
Lewis on the left side. Back out here to Douglas.
Layups and free throws.
Douglas getting hounded a little bit. Gets to a double team. Good job there by Parker. Backs it out. Then picks his dribble up. Don't do
that. Guys, get
Finney
open.
from the left corner. Finney. And Finney goes from the left side. He was going to do a reverse. The defense came down. If I was the defense, I'd have let him shoot it, and then got the rebound. But Finney to the line to shoot 2 free throws. And I am sure O'Fallon is aware that he went and got that last one with all 4 of their guys.
Well, I tell you what, we had the ball. I think it was 3:33. We're down to 2:16. Good job of pulling the ball out, making the passes, and handling the basketball, and not turning it over.
Riaz his second foul. Finney missed the first. 2:16 left. 27-18. Finney will have one more. Oh. This time he was not gonna. He was gonna get there for the missed shot.
And he made that one.
Yes.
So I was like, dude, just make the shot. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Just stay there on the line.
Once again, you got 8th graders here that are 12, 13 years old.
Well, look what he did last time. He got this followed his shot.
Oh yeah. That was a big basket too.
Zembrencia across the timeline.
Huge basket.
Brencia kicks it out in the right corner. Riaz lost the handle. Lepper was there on him. Just had a sub here checking who it. Oh, it was Logan Humphrey checked in. And it went right into Logan's hands. Good hustle. Parker Douglas tipped it to Logan Humphrey. Humphrey had it, and then it went off his chest. O'Fallon's basketball, 2:02. Stick around. We got the Hardy's post game.
Well, I think how Lep's leading it out there. The guy, he went out there, moving it. Oh.
Lep was moving his feet, but he also had that wing out there a little bit.
Well, he's moving his feet on a dude that's about 5'11", that's pretty quick. So, gosh, I love it.
Our first foul in the fourth quarter. 4 on the other side, so 2 shots the last 2 minutes of this one. Zembrencia. Oh, a nice drive to the hole. Zembrencia put it up on the glass, on the rim. It got the glass and came back and went in. He's got 8 points in the game. As we mentioned, he was saddled in that first half with 2 fouls and didn't want to get him in foul trouble. And a quick timeout by O'Fallon. Comets ran the first 7 points off of the fourth quarter. And at the 1:51 mark, the first score for O'Fallon in this score, and it brings it within a 7-point game. So you know now, Coach, 27-20, 151. This is when the double and triple teams fly everywhere. And the next level, hurry up and get to the first and second line of passes. So like Lepper has found, on the rebounds, on the fast break, he can throw a baseball pass all the way down if we make a break.
He's done that 2 times to get us up to this lead.
And we're probably going to have somebody shutting that down. So what the key is, in the middle of the court here, making sure, as we always say, good, crisp, short passes. The other guy, make sure you come to the ball, 2 hands on the ball when you grab it, and then secure it. And move it. Stay out of the traps.
Take care of the basketball because they're going to come out and start double teaming now. So when you got 2 dudes running at you, somebody's going to be open. So make that extra pass, keep the ball moving, and, that's the way you go win this game because clock's your friend, 7 points up with 1:51 to go, and you have the ball in your hands.
Here we go. You're going to be at full court pressure. Bailey Bay, Rush, Zambrencia, Garrett, and I believe Riaz. Montes gets it in. That's kind of nice.
Whoa.
Long pass. Finney with the layup. Good. Finney gets the basket. Or a touchdown if you want.
Good left hand.
As the assist by Lepper with a long pass. 29-20. Zambrencia takes it down to the block. Tried to get it. Kicks it back out now. Riaz. Zambrencia for three. No good. Air ball. Good hustle down there. Riaz trying to save it. First he had to get around Lepper.
Well, once again, Lepper didn't get the rebound, but he did a good job of boxing out.
Oh, you got to go around the block to get the ball.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Gets the ball into Lepper. Lep starts to bring it up.
Whoa.
Zips it down the line to Finney. Finney bounces it over to Griffith. And had a foul on the pass. And it's 2 shots since we have a dead ball and 5 fouls. So 29-20. Finney's going the line to shoot 2 more free throws. Aiden, stay on the line. Have confidence and make it. On the other side, foul was called against Jeremiah Rush. His first of the game.
Comets are still playing up-tempo, with the long passes and whatever. I don't know if I like that against a good team.
Thank you there, Marv. Marv Dampier. He's here judging the officials. First free throw was good by Finney.
10-point lead with 1:22 to go.
How about an 11-point lead?
Yep.
Good job. Finney stayed on the line. Coach told him, and awesome job there by Aiden. 31-20. 1:15 left. Bailey Bay. They got to find some threes. Zambrencia. Comets are getting them. Rush from 24 feet. No good. Lepper gets the rebound.
Big fella gets another board.
Parker Douglas comes and gets the basketball from him.
He's got to have 10 or 12.
Make a choice, 10 or 12, Coach.
Well,
he's got
probably
a bunch.
11.
There you go. Lep with the ball. Rush comes out. Rush has to foul. Lep holds the ball over, and Rush, he hit that floor earlier. I'm glad he's back because he hurt his hip a little earlier. So now Lepper will go to the line. Rush commits the foul, his second. We're over the 5. Comets only have 1 in the fourth quarter. 54.5 left. Number 54 at the line to shoot 2.
Well, we got 54 on our chest.
And we got 54 right behind me.
Yep.
I think it's still up there on the medal, isn't it?
It almost fell down, but it's good.
One little bitty bar, a conduit back here that I hooked onto. First free throw is good.
Good win by the Comets. 32-20, 54 to go. Take care of the basketball and finish this thing off.
Subs are going to come in now. J.J. Summers comes in. Finney gets the break. Next sub coming in, Bryden Doyle. He played the other night. Montez gets a break. He's going to do them one by one, folks.
Well, yeah, and we got the young man sitting at the table for Lep.
Yep.
Susie makes the free throw.
Here it is.
That will be good.
George Strawby comes in the game, and also Dontrell Tasco. And, of course, waiting, Nehemiah Palmer. Waiting for Lep's second shot. Lep hits it. There you go. Lep wasn't going to deny Palmer getting in that ball game. Lep gets them both. Palmer in the ball game. Now the fans on the far side for the Comets starting to get excited.
A lot of blue up over there.
54.5. That's down to 50 seconds. 33-20. Great quarter. 13-2 in this quarter for the Comets.
Oh, goodness.
Subs came in for the Cougars as well. I'll try to get them for you. Long shot by number 0. Mason Hoy. Tracking it down. Good job of hustle in the far corner. I believe that was Doyle. Tasco takes it in. 360. He was falling down, tried to get up on the glass. Coach Belt says, that's all right, man. Look good coming down there. So first round is in the books in a second here, folks.
Well, the quarterfinals are done.
Comets will be in the semifinals tonight at 6:30 to either go to the third place game or the first place game on Thursday the 20th. Tasco got the rebound. Here to Palmer in front of us. Palmer goes left side. Doyle's going to fire a 3. No good. Of course, at that age, you're not told don't shoot the ball. And the long shot by O'Fallon. And you heard the buzzer. The light goes up on the board. And the fans across the way that have "Go Comets!" exclamation point, 2 exclamation points.
A lot of blue over on the other side here.
But that's the final here in the quarterfinals. Your Comets 33, your Cougars 30. Check that 20. I always love to give 10 more points, usually to my own team.
Well,
And advancing to take on Rockford Eisenhower, a pretty good-looking ball team who won right before us against Homer Glen Homer.
Great defensive effort tonight by the Comets. Only giving up 20 points, and I know it's only 6-minute quarters, but, great job defensively tonight.
And, of course, we better get our headset out since Rick Osley did not want to join us here. But that will do it for the regular portion of our broadcast. Stick around. We've got the Hardee's postgame show. Of course, that's Brian Harms and the guys at 30th and Broadway. Make sure you get out there and say hi to him. And thank him.
Grab a bag.
You got it. And thank him also for being a sponsor out here. We'll also have coaches' comments brought to you by the Cunis Auto Group, Faith, Family, and Giving Back. And we'll pick a player of the game, or who knows, maybe we'll just go with the whole team again like we did last time. But, Coach, we're going to let you decide that today. So, your final here from Taylorville High School in the quarterfinal round of the 8th grade IESA state tournament. It's the Comets from Quincy 33, the Cougars from O'Fallon 20. Comets will advance and play at 6:30 against Rockford Eisenhower. Good stuff here, and the winner, obviously.
The winner goes to state championship game, and hopefully we'll be back here on Thursday.
Yep, and of course the loser still goes for the third place game on the 20th as well. Again, stick around for the post game. Your final score, Comets 33, Cougars 20. And this has been Wellman and Pettit bringing you Quincy basketball right here on mechasportsco.com.
In the event of a sudden, serious injury to your bones or muscles, our orthopedic trauma surgeons are equipped to care for your injuries and optimize your healing. You can get immediate orthopedic care at our Level 2 Trauma Center or Orthopedic Walk-In Clinic. Every step of your journey matters to us. And when life throws you a curveball, trust Blessing Health's orthopedics and sports medicine team to get you back in the game. At Blessing Health, we've got you covered from head to toe.
Mecha Sports Co. is proud to sponsor tonight's Player of the Game. Mecha Sports Co., your streaming platform for all Quincy High School basketball. Like us on Facebook and subscribe on YouTube to follow the action. Just search Mecha Sports Co. MECCASPORTSCO. And you can also find us at mechasportsco.com for the full game schedule and more.
Start your day off the right way at Hardee's.
We have new items for our breakfast 2 for $5. You can get a biscuits and gravy, sausage egg, or cinnamon roll. Any 2 of those for $5. You can't beat a made-from-scratch biscuit here at Hardee's. Sausage egg, biscuits and gravy, or a cinnamon roll. 2 for $5.
Is there any place better for breakfast than Hardee's? Come see for yourself. Hardee's at 30th and Broadway, Quincy.
And welcome back to Taylorville High School. Jeff Wellman along with Dave Pettit, Coach Pettit. And we're through the Comets' first round here at the quarterfinals. Great job there by the Comets. After one quarter, the Comets led 11-6. They took a 14-10 lead into the halftime by 4. Up 20-14, they withstood the last 4 points from O'Fallon in the third quarter. And they went to the fourth quarter, hey, baby, and it was 20-18. And I'm going to tell you, hey, baby was the fourth quarter, as the Comets, 13, only gave up 2 points and would win the ball game 33-18. Comets came out with those last 4 free throws that was also so crucial as well. So a victory for the Comets, and Coach, a pretty darn good game from the Comets, and it started on the defense, but also on the offense, the extra passes, and of course we had, who's your favorite quarterback, whoever you want that throws the long bombs.
Well,
Lepper was throwing them.
Well, I tell you what, that was, key, because we were up by, I believe, 4. He got a couple of strong rebounds, and made the, Tom Brady passes down at the other end to finish down there. And that took us from 4 up to 8 up. And then after that, the defense, stepped up and, basically, shut them down.
Tom Brady, how about Bobby Douglas?
How about Caleb Williams from the Bears? I mean,
We
hey, it doesn't make any difference.
Well,
You know what I
for
mean?
For you people out there, you have to agree with your grandparents. Bobby Douglas was a heck of a quarterback for the Bears.
Could never pass.
He threw it
could
so
not-
hard
oh.
it went off the shoulder pads, but he was within like 5 yards of 1,000 yards back in the day as a quarterback, and they didn't let him have the ball that last game enough to do it. But anyway, enough for that stuff. So the Comets will play at 6:30. They will play Decatur Eisenhower. Check that. Rockford Eisenhower.
Rockford Eisenhower.
See, you got a lot of Eisenhowers and everything in the different towns. I do like the fact that this Amelia Carriel is the sponsor, is the school. And it was local people and local schools, much like the Quincy ones. See if Coach Belt remembers. Coach
Yeah, he was a little disappointed.
You know,
he had
he's
to come over.
he's thinking,
we won't keep him long.
I'm thinking he's thinking that he had to go get something to eat.
Well, he still got, semifinals and finals. So, he's got a lot on his mind right now.
I said this.
No
Well, we already
problem.
said last week because you're not used to just having somebody broadcast and catch this. Also, we had that look on your face like, I know there's a good meal here in between games, and that's where I'm heading.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out what we're going to do and where we're going to go. I may have to stay back and scout the next game, but, kudos to the kids. Just completely proud of them.
Oh, I'll tell you, this good little team from O'Fallon. The guards out there were good, but we were tough. I mean, all the way across. Our guards were aggressive on defense. That's where it really started. Griffith down low as well as Lepper, the defense. And then it turned into offense, and especially when you got the ball down, and we talked about it, instead of the short corner pass inside, it was he called him Tom Brady, 2 or 3 long passes from Lepper. And we did it. And Finney, with the great athletic ability. Lewis, again, comes in strong, this time with a blue-collar 3 in the last quarter. It's
Actually,
just good stuff.
Montez's and one to start the fourth quarter was probably the thing that kind of got the ball rolling in our favor. Brendan does a great job. He doesn't play quarterback because he doesn't play football. But
wait till Rick Little gets a hold of you.
Yeah, he does a great job hitting the outlet and just honestly, sometimes you're like, Brendan, what are you doing? All good play. They made plays and man, I'm proud of them.
Oh, and at key times too. I mean, it was really a team effort out there. I really saw a lot of good stuff. And again, when we're watching them, we're watching the future and going, wow, wait till this kid grows in a couple of years and all that. We're just worried right now about we got a game at 6:30.
Absolutely.
And it's a good team we're playing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, you get to this stage, everybody's good. But we're good too. And, we got to beat them. They have to beat us. We just have to go out and, again, compete, be the strongest team on the floor, or should I say the toughest team on the floor, mentally and physically. And if we do that, we're going to have a chance.
And we had a lot of guys on the floor, too. I think it was a Montel or Tez down here diving for the floor. Lep got on the floor.
Oh, yeah,
the big
that's
man.
what I saw. The big man on the floor, getting down, getting it, kicking it out, and then the extra pass up the floor for a good look.
Yeah. Those winning plays, teams that win make those winning plays. And I was just like, the kids, it's very evident the kids want this. They just keep battling. And we're going to, again, we'll get a tough one. We're going to have to battle at 6:30.
Oh, I love it out there. We tried to get Rick Osley on. He wouldn't join us at halftime, but he'll take the pictures, so smile and say cheese.
Cheese.
Coach, congratulations
here. Appreciate it.
Can't
Thanks,
wait for
guys.
the next
Thanks
one.
for supporting the kids.
You got it there.
Good job,
Appreciate
man.
And that's Coach Belt. Of course, he had quite a career, too, at Warsaw and at Culver Stockton, my alma mater as well. So we'll throw that plug in there. So good stuff. Coach is excited about that. We're excited, and the Quincy fans are excited, too. Rick, I'll have you send me that later on, that picture. We'll get a copy of that. Thank you, sir. Hey, let's take one more break. When we come back, we'll decide whether or not, because I did say in the last game by myself that I was giving it as a team win, and during the junior high I wasn't going to pick players of the game. But let's go through
I don't like that, though.
Let's go and highlight playing here. Griffith with an ankle.
Oh, yeah.
Strong guy, and I'll tell you what, I think a little tape.
Limping.
Some athletes. He was still in at the end of the ball game there before we took him out with a sub. So, hey, let's take a break. When we come back, we'll wrap up the Hardee's postgame show right here in Taylorville. It's Wellman and Pettit, and more importantly, it's the Comets. They're going to go to the Final Four, folks. We're going to bring home a trophy out here on MechaSportsCo.com.
Bet you outdrive you this hole.
If you outdrive me, I'll take $10,000 off every car sold at QJHS Quincy this month.
Daddy needs a new ride.
Welcome back. And sorry about that, Steve Niederhauser. Steve, he liked the shot of the court. I gave that before Coach Pettit got here. I set that up and didn't really look at the scoreboard down there. There was a scoreboard on the one end, but that's why you have play-by-play and color commentators. I'm supposed to give you the score as much as possible. Just ask my favorite buddy 3M and Mr. B. They'll tell you all about that. So, hey, how about that? 74 minutes up on the board for the next game. We have a little time since we're the second game after that. So the first game's at 5 o'clock, right, Coach?
I believe so.
Second game is at 6:30, and that's where the Comets are going to be playing in that one. We'll post it. Coach and I are trying to discuss, do we make it back for the Jacksonville game or do we stay here for the Comets? Tell you what, no IESA here. We might have to stay here. So, Coach, all right, we talked about, let's break down the scoring first of all. For O'Fallon, they'll end the season 24-4. 8 points out of Roman Zembrencia. Good-looking ball player.
Oh, yeah.
He got in foul trouble early.
Well, I'll tell you what, you're looking at the future of O'Fallon and Quincy High Blue Devils, out here today. So, I be honest with you, next couple, 3 years, they'll be doing battles down there wherever in the heck down south they're going to have the regional and the sectionals.
James Bailey Bay, he had 7 points. 2 from Jeremiah Rush. Also 2 points came from Angelo Bennett. And 1 point out of Ramez Riaz. And we had guys in. Daniel Goggin played a lot in that ball game there. Also, looking up down there, I know they'd put guys in late. Mason Hoy came in here, so I'm going to have to leave it at that since I didn't finish out. Then looking on the other side for the Blue Devils. Future, the Comets. They were led. Brendan Lepper had 11 points. He had a 3-pointer in the first. Those last 2 free throws late in the ball game with 54.5 seconds left. Aiden Finney, he had 8 points. And I'll tell you what, 6 of those were in the fourth quarter, taking the ball to the hole. That one free throw that he missed and went through 4 O'Fallon Cougars and got the rebound and putback was awesome. Coach the next time told him, hey, stay on the line, though, because the next time he did step over, he hit the last 2 free throws he shot. After that 8, you had 5 points for Montez Lewis. We've already talked about the blue-collar 3 in the fourth quarter. So important starting stuff off. Also, Parker Douglas had 5 points, and Tim Griffith had 4. J.J. Summers, in fact, we loaded it out. J.J. Summers, Logan Humphrey, Bryden Doyle, George Straube, all got in the ball game, and Nehemiah Palmer, and also Dontrell Tasco as well. Those guys who didn't get in, might as well mention them. Xavion Ross, Micah Schenk, and Michael Pugh, and I believe that was it. So, great job there, and do we just give it to the Comets as a team and move on, or do you, well, there's some highlights out there, definitely.
To be honest with you, I think their defense tonight, holding them to 20 points, anytime that you play 24 minutes and hold somebody to less than a point a minute, their defense was tremendous tonight. Their effort, their rebounding. I don't remember too many offensive, second chances, that O'Fallon had. I'm good with going with the defense.
I would agree with you, Coach. That's sort of a good place to start instead of just giving it an overall team.
Defense wins ships.
You got it.
So, yeah, tonight, it bodes well, for the Blue Devils coming up.
And the officials did a nice job out there tonight. Very good job there, guys. As we're wrapping it up, last thoughts here, Coach.
Man, I tell you what a game, what a facility. We'll talk after this, but we may be back here for the 6:30 game instead of driving back to Quincy, for the Jacksonville game. But, we'll sit there and talk about it a little bit. And, gosh, God, this has been fun.
Hey, go ahead and bomb Coach's email address or his phone if you know it.
Yeah.
And that way when he gets enough of them and it blows up, that'll make the decision.
Go ahead and send it to MeccaSportsCo.com, and my wife will slap me upside the head.
There you go. Well, Coach, thank you very much. A great game here in the quarterfinal. Your final score one more time. From Taylorville High School, the Quincy Comets 33, the O'Fallon Cougars 20. 6:30 the next one here in the semifinals of the 8th grade IESA state tournament. It's been a blast. It's been Wellman and Pettit, and it's been Comet basketball right here on MeccaCoSports.com. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good things are happening at Hardee's, right, Brian?
Here at Hardee's, we have a new $6.99 original bag. And you get 2 sandwiches, a fry, and a drink. You have your choice for the sandwiches between a regular hot ham and cheese, regular roast beef, double cheeseburger, or one of our chicken tender wraps. So you can pick any two of those, get a hot fry and a cold drink for only $6.99 here at Hardee's on 30th and Broadway.
That's Hardee's at 30th and Broadway, Quincy.